inclusive of all blood cancers. And here to tell us more about the organization and its Light the Night event is Rachel Atlee, the Treasure Coast Chair and a volunteer for Light the Night Palm Beach, as well as a Vice President of Akron Bio. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Very important event. Okay, so you renamed to be more inclusive of blood cancers in general. Tell us why people should get involved, why they should come out to Light the Night, because when we talk about funding research, it's really important.
Couldn't say it better myself.
Yeah.
Blood Cancers United was rebranded to be more inclusive because we used to be called Leukemia Lymphoma Society. But that left out a whole bunch of things about different sarcomas and also multiple myeloma and other different blood cancers. What's really cool about blood cancer, if you can say something's cool about cancer, is it's a very approachable form of cancer for trying out new therapies. Solid tumors tend to hide from therapies, and so it's really a great place to try new mechanisms. So 75% of the current cancer treatments were actually funded by Blood Cancer United, and that's a pretty amazing number. Most people have someone in their family or close circle that is affected by blood cancer,
Yes.
and so I'm very passionate about it as my family has also been affected.
Yeah, I also know someone, a former coworker, had a blood cancer, and so I think everyone can think of someone in their lives. And I was reading about the treatment and survival rate has gone up significantly because of research.
Absolutely,
correct?
absolutely.
Okay. All right, let's talk about the volunteer program, because you have this open to people who want to come out and help. How do people get involved with it?
The easiest way to get involved is to go to lightthenight.org. Don't try .com, it doesn't work.
Okay.
Lightthenight.org, and you can either register to join a team, you can register to come to the event. You can just show up at the event, but if you want to get a cool lantern like this one,
Yeah.
or a yellow or white one, we'll talk more about that in a minute, then pre-register. You can also join a team, you can donate, get involved with the community in those types of ways are the easiest ways to get involved.
And let's talk about Light the Night. Again, you alluded to it. You have
Absolutely.
this lantern in your hand. What does this represent? How does that night feel when you're out walking and you're about to light it right now?
I am. It's a celebration. So the Light the Night event is the culmination of our fundraising season. At 5 o'clock at Myers Amphitheater on October 25th, we'll get together for some festivities. There's food trucks, bring a blanket, bring a chair, hang out on the waterfront. It's beautiful. And at 7 o'clock, we will light our lanterns and start a walk, which is a little bit more of a stroll or a promenade, passeggiata, if you have Italian heritage.
Okay.
That has a little bit of a parade route. We have a sextet from the Symphonic Band of the Palm Beaches playing there as well. So it's really this kind of get everybody together and celebrate the progress that we have made and our goals for the future.
And it's really moving, I can assume, when you see all the lanterns lit up, correct?
It is a sea of hope that
Yes.
starts walking down that road. And we finish it off with a laser light show. And who
Okay.
doesn't like lasers?
All for a good cause. And again, if you are not the biggest walker, you should still come out because it's a stroll, right?
It's definitely more of a stroll. There's no race. There's no prize for first place. Okay. I think last year I even did a cartwheel on that walk, so that's the speed that we're
there
working
you go.
at.
I don't know if I'll get to that point. But all right, thank you, Rachel, so much. Is there anything else you want to add before you
I really hope to see everybody come out there, and I'd love to have you guys join us. If you see the Akron booth at the event, please come over and say hi. We really appreciate any support that people want to provide.
All right, again, at the Meyer Amphitheater, October 25th, so
You got
come
it.
out. All right, if you want to learn more about this, just go to our website. I wrote up an article. It's on right now. You can just search Light the Night. Sandra?